In the late 22nd century, humanity is beginning to colonize space. Before colony ships arrive, habitation vessels are appointed terraforming missions. The Aurora was one such vessel. During its descent, the Aurora was struck by a mysterious energy pulse, resulting in catastrophic hull failure. A single life pod jettisoned prior to impact. You were in that life pod.
Hello my friends, and welcome to a game called Subnautica. So, I was gifted this game recently. It was on my wish list for a little bit, and because it was gifted I finally decided, well, might as well play around with it, try it out. And honestly, for an alpha game, early development build, this game is so much fun. I've been playing it like addictively. But I figured I should stop while I was ahead and actually record some of it. So, basically, you are some person who survived a spaceship crash, and you're in this escape pod. Obviously have some damage here with whatever this fuse box is. And some storage, which we can check in. We got some wiring kit, a knife, which is pretty nice, and a builder. So these things can be useful immediately, and I'll just equip those to 1 and 2 on my little action bar. And then we also have a fabricator in here, which is how you make pretty much everything. There's some other more complicated ways to make things. But yeah, and we also have a fragment analyzer to analyze fragments, obviously. So let's take a step out of our pod and climb the ladder into this lovely ocean world, and there's our crashed ship. So this was meant for, I guess, a terraforming mission on this planet, which seems to be mainly covered in water. So basically the aim of this game is to run around on the ocean floor and collect things to build things, and you can make a little base, make little vehicles, explore the depths of the ocean in this strange planet. And it's actually very, very cool and really, really pretty, I would say. So let's just hop in here, and already we are underwater. We only have 40 oxygen for now, which can obviously be upgraded. And, oh, this is another thing I like, is how they do the little tutorials. You basically just, when things happen, you see the little text floating above your, like, what's important and what you need to do. So you just swim around, you see things, and pick it up. So here, we'll catch a peeper, which is a type of fish, which I think we can just do for eating. And my goodness, they are fast.
Emergency.
So we are out of
10
oxygen.
seconds of oxygen
And then
remaining.
just pop back up and go back down. Oh, can we catch one? There's no way to speed yourself up unless you build an upgrade, but oh my gosh, he's way too fast. Oh. Okay, well, I'll just grab some scrap metal as we pass by. So, yeah, basically it's just all about exploring the depths of the ocean and seeing what things you can find and what you can make. So these fish, air sacs, oh yeah, so they are actually very good because I can, 1, make them for food, and 2, actually make them for nice amount of water. So as you can see on the left over there, we've got oxygen, health, food, and water bars. So you will die if you actually get to 0 on any of those. Ooh, jeez. So there's all sorts of perils, but I'm just going to swim down and break this limestone here. And, ooh, we got some titanium, which we can also get from breaking down these scrap.
Emergency.
Ooh.
10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Thankfully it warned me because I did not see that happening. So I was almost out of oxygen, and when you're out of oxygen, your vision starts going black, and honestly, I haven't even gotten far enough to die in this game, so that'll be a new experience if that happens at all. Which hopefully it won't. Hopefully I'll be skilled enough to not do that. So I currently have a bunch of scrap metal, which I can see here, which I can make into titanium. But I also need some quartz from the seafloor, and probably some salt deposits so we can get some food, because I'm really low already. But a good alternative for now is these acid mushrooms over here. So I'll just pick a bunch. As many as I can grab over here.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen
Oxygen's out.
remaining.
Again. Sit here and we'll eat these. 2 food each. I'll just shove them all in my mouth. Beautiful. So we are still looking around for quartz. There's some quartz right there. So it's sometimes very hard to see because it's kind of like gray like the sand and usually hidden in these bushes. So it's really not easy to find. But I found that at night it's very easy. Oh, this is a nice area right here. Yeah, so it's, I believe this game is all randomly generated, sort of. Maybe. I mean, even if it isn't, it's crazy enough to actually seem that way. But man alive, it is a pretty game. I have learned very quickly how much I don't like swimming in open spaces underwater. So, yeah, I don't like swimming in like the ocean because it's so empty below me. I kind of need something like stand on or something close. Ooh, there's some salt in here. Salt's very hard to find for me because they're so tiny. Just pick that up. Perfect. And maybe I'll grab another one of these guys for more water. Ugh. Come on. Work with me. Oh, there we go. Can I get you two? Oh, perfect.
10 seconds of oxygen
Beautiful.
remaining.
Okay, so we're gonna head back and see what we can make with all the stuff we've gathered so far. What on earth is happening over here with this rock? What the heck? Oh, floater. Interesting, interesting. Catch a peeper. Just let me catch a poop. I'm angry. Take out my anger on you. Peeper, mine. Why are you so darn fast? Anyways. Oh, you're wedged. You're mine! Yeah. Yes, perfect. Alright, so we're back at our escape pod. Perfect. So let's check out on the fabricator and see what we can make. So for one, I know with all my scrap metal, I can make a lot of titanium. You get 3 per scrap metal, which is quite a good exchange rate, I would say. Because scrap metal's relatively... I mean, I guess it is pretty frequent, actually. What am I talking about? Totally just spouting nonsense here. So the first thing... I'll need some food, like I said. I did catch a peeper, so perfect. I'll use some salt to cook that, and it gives me 32 health. Wow, that's very good. And then I'll just make some filtered water while I'm here, because you never know when I'll need that. What else can we make? A tank? A tank would be good, actually. Extra oxygen. So that's just titanium and glass. So we can make some glass with our quartz. It takes 3 quartz, which is a bit expensive, I would say, but what can you do? And this automatically equips and is in our bag, and perfect. And we're already out of quartz, so we can't make anything else really. But this will help us dive deeper and further than we did before. Let's see, pipes, titanium ingot. Nope, that's a waste of my time. More filtered water. Perfect. And we'll just leave this and head back out. Oh, actually, we did pick up a fragment, I noticed. Yeah, this sea moth fragment. So I think the sea moth is a sort of vehicle, but I won't be able to make that for a while. So that'll be kind of cooking away, analyzing. It actually takes a long time for certain plans, so we'll just leave that be. So let's see if we can find another biome. At least I think there'd be biomes. Basically, it is kind of separated into different types of land, or sea, I guess. Like, this is a very rocky, shallow area. But there's some deeper areas with giant kelp, which I think is called... I'm not even going to guess. I'm going to get it wrong anyways. Some sort of kelp-like stuff. And then there's... like, I've seen one where it's kind of like red grass. I don't know, there's a lot. I don't know how many there are specifically. Here's some kelpish stuff. And let's just swim over and check it out then. Like this. So it's so dark. I don't like this. This is what I really am like afraid of in the real world, is swimming out in the open like this. Oh, actually, there's some quartz. Yeah, I always need something like below me. It feels so cold, you know? I mean, especially in the ocean, it is cold.
Emergency.
So you're...
10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Let's just get some oxygen. Let's go. Okay, vision started darkening. But at night, it'd actually be a bit easier to find quartz, which would be pretty cool. Because I don't know if it's meant to be... What on earth is happening there? Some scrap metal just kind of went crazy. Creep vine, that's what it's called. So this I can cut up with my... Oh gosh, there's a big fish over there. So that I can cut with my knife, and I can actually eat it for food and... Oh, jeez Louise! Oh, he went right through my body, and that really discomforted me. That, like, oh gosh, gave me a heart attack. Oh, so that gives you food and water, which is a pretty good source of stuff, but you can also make some things with it. I don't think I've actually personally ever made anything with it, but whatever. I'm already out of...
Warning,
I am out of
30
inventory
seconds
space.
of oxygen remaining.
Ooh, no oxygen. Oh, I don't even know if I'm gonna make it up in time. Oh my gosh! Something's attacking me! I don't... please, just let me surface. Let me surface, please. Oh my gosh! Okay, nighttime is, oh gosh, a lot more dangerous than when I was playing on my first world. So that's, you know, fun, I guess. Horribly scary. What is that? Oh my gosh, I just want to go back. I just want my quartz. Can I just leave me be? There's some quartz. I'll pick some up before I go back all the way. Holy cow, that scared me so bad. Alright, so health regenerates though, as I obviously lost some there with a random attack by who knows what. Oh, inventory full, you for real? He does. Oh my gosh, look at all that titanium. I'll need to store this in that onboard storage I've got over there. Luckily there's a nice beacon here to guide me home every time, because if that wasn't there, I would be lost instantly, basically. So let's store, oh my gosh, that's so much titanium, and I've got 3 more scrap metal even to condense, or recycle, I guess, into titanium. Yeah, that's the right word, I think. So just titanium those. Perfect. And we've got more here. So let's see what else we can make. We can only make more tanks, which is not very good. We don't need a knife. We might need a welder, actually, because a welder repairs our ship over here, and an air bladder actually sounds pretty useful, because I think that helps you rise, like, to the surface. But I've personally never actually made one. 86%. So let's see if we can find a... Ah, there it is. What is it called? Air bubble? Air sac. Perfect. Grab one of these, and we'll make ourselves an air bladder.